we are kicking things off with a massive deal in the world of collectibles. LEGO is quietly reviving the Millennium Falcon's Star Wars Day Low price on Amazon, and you do not want to miss this incredible saving opportunity. The 25th anniversary edition of the Millennium Falcon set is currently available for just $68, a significant reduction from its usual price, saving you $17 on this stunning, highly detailed build that captures all the iconic features of the ship. This set includes 921 pieces and features a dynamic display stand, making it perfect for any Star Wars enthusiast looking to expand their collection right now.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to hold it with one hand? The PopSocket's Pop Grip gives you a secure grip, works as a phone stand, and even lets you swap the top for a fresh new look. Simple, useful, and perfect for everyday phone use. Click the link in the comments to grab yours on Amazon.
Next up, we dive into the deep end of pop culture commentary with the most read story from Bleeding Cool. Old man Anakin Skywalker has once again dominated the conversation, proving that this daily runaround remains one of the most talked about topics in the community. We explore what this ongoing discussion means for the comics industry, touching on everything from the shutdown news to lingering conversations about the industry's future and the evolving landscape of fandom. Tune in to understand why this particular story is keeping everyone glued to their screens. Now, let's shift gears completely to the massive world of gaming modding. Modder Rock 44 has dropped an absolutely incredible update for Starfield fans, introducing 50 brand new star systems, over 200 new planets, and 900 new moons directly from the Star Wars universe. This resource mod is set up to be a master for future content, bringing familiar Star Wars planets and creatures into the game, and will break down exactly how this massive expansion will change your Starfield experience. And finally, we bring the spotlight to Hollywood history as actor Ian McKellen shares a deeply personal reflection. McKellen discusses a surprising piece of advice he received from Alec Guinness regarding his LGBTQ+ advocacy, revealing a fascinating look into the pressures of his time and the legacy of the Star Wars icon. This story explores the complex relationship between public life, activism, and personal guidance, and we want to hear what this conversation reveals about navigating personal principles in the public eye. Don't forget to subscribe now to stay ahead of all the biggest news. LEGO has quietly introduced a low price point for the Millennium Falcon set as part of its Star Wars collection, offering fans a chance to acquire this iconic ship at a reduced cost on Amazon. The 25th anniversary edition of the Millennium Falcon set is currently priced at $68, reflecting a 20% discount from its usual retail price of $85, saving consumers $17. The set is a substantial build, featuring 921 pieces. Despite its complexity, builders are encouraged by the rewarding process of recreating iconic features such as the cockpit, satellite dish, and cannons, alongside constructing the ship's powerful rear engine. The completed model measures over 5 inches high, 9.5 inches long, and 7.5 inches wide, and it comes mounted on a buildable stand that includes a special 25th anniversary brick. For building assistance, customers can utilize the included instruction booklet or leverage the LEGO Builder app, which allows for detailed zooming and tracking of construction progress. Fans are encouraged to dedicate time to the project, perhaps pairing the build with a Star Wars movie or the theme song to enhance the experience. While this $68 price point is a solid deal, it is not the absolute lowest price available for the set. LEGO advises shoppers that this is a good opportunity to purchase other discounted items within the Star Wars collection. The report stresses that these promotional discounts are temporary, urging interested consumers to act quickly to secure the deals. The daily lying in the gutters remains a dominant force on the Bleeding Cool website, cementing its status as one of the longest-standing and most recognized pop culture websites. The feature story of the day, Old Man Anakin Skywalker, once again topped the readership charts, underscoring the enduring popularity of the publication. Founded 17 years ago, Bleeding Cool has cultivated a rich history, including 18 years steeped in comic book industry gossip, establishing it as a major hub for pop culture discourse. The daily Lying in the Gutters continues its tradition of reporting on industry happenings. The latest updates from Bleeding Cool touch upon the ongoing shutdown within the comics industry, a topic interwoven with references to Dungeons and Dragons and the absence of certain figures, while still acknowledging the constant presence of new developments. Reflecting on the industry's evolution, the report briefly touches upon past cultural touchstones, such as the focus on Fantastic Four and 4chan 6 years ago. While the atmosphere may differ depending on geographic location, the community of comics enthusiasts remains active, celebrating milestones and shared interests. The publication encourages readers with upcoming comic book birthdays to connect with the editorial team. For deeper discussions regarding the implications of these industry shifts, readers are invited to subscribe to the LitG daily mailing list for continued updates. A significant update for Starfield enthusiasts has arrived with a new mod by creator Rock44, introducing an extensive Star Wars expansion. This mod adds 50 new star systems, over 200 new planets, and more than 900 new moons, establishing an entirely new galaxy populated with familiar Star Wars planets. Designed as a foundational resource mod, it is intended to serve as a master framework for future mods that will develop quests, points of interest, and locations across these new worlds, including the integration of Star Wars creatures. The modder notes compatibility with Star Wars resources, NPCs and props and Star Wars resources, weapons and armors, though compatibility with Star Wars Genesis remains unconfirmed. While most planets are explorable, some remain work in progress and inaccessible, with details available on the modder's Nexus Mods page. Users can download the Star Wars Resources Galaxy mod via a provided link. Beyond the Star Wars content, the report highlights a diverse collection of other popular Starfield modifications available to players. These additions include mods that introduce new quests upon exploration, enhance realism by making dead bodies move naturally, overhaul enemy AI, and improve performance with fixes for stuttering and script issues. Performance and immersion are further boosted by mods such as the Disk Cache Enabler mod, an 80 GB 4K texture pack, a mod allowing players to experience the game as Master Chief, a DLC-sized expansion mod for creating large colonies with advanced military structures, a UI overhaul, and particle effect enhancements. Other utility mods mentioned include real-time planet travel, additions of new space encounters, hundreds of repeatable sandbox missions, a dynamic weather system, and NPC behavior improvements. Financial and interface enhancements are also available through mods like Star Finance and the Seamless City Interiors mod. The content concludes by directing readers to a comprehensive page featuring all the best Starfield mods shared, encouraging continued exploration of the community's modding offerings. Actor Ian McKellen has revealed that a past piece of advice from fellow actor Alec Guinness regarding his LGBTQ+ advocacy influenced his decision to remain steadfast in his principles. In a recent interview with The Guardian, McKellen discussed the experience, framing it as a lesson in standing by one's convictions. McKellen recounted a lunch in London in the late 1980s with the Star Wars icon, Alec Guinness. During this conversation, Guinness reportedly brought up a reason for his invitation, leading to a discussion about McKellen's activism. McKellen explained that Guinness had advised him to withdraw from LGBTQ+ advocacy, suggesting it was somewhat unseemly for an actor to dabble in public or political affairs, and even pleaded with him to cease his advocacy, particularly concerning homosexuality. McKellen stated that he regarded Guinness' guidance as advice from an older generation that he ultimately chose not to follow. Looking back, McKellen speculated that Guinness' apprehension might have stemmed from a latent bisexuality hinted at in the one-man play, Two Halves of Guinness. Recalling the interaction decades later during a 2014 Pride Month gala, McKellen described Guinness, warning against involving himself in politics, specifically mentioning homosexuality as being attributed to self-hatred. While Guinness did not publicly identify as bisexual during his lifetime, this detail emerged in biographies published after his death, adding a layer of complexity to the historical exchange between the two cultural figures.